Yeah, TikTok
This
did.
morning,
I agree.
The world woke up in shock after yet another.
And it's crazy because TikTok used to be Musically, right?
YouTuber. This time, young Philly is facing very serious allegations. Not only was he arrested today, but he was also charged with raping a woman in her 20s in a hotel room in Perth. And honestly, the fallout from this could be insane because not only is he part of this huge friendship group with some of the biggest creators in the world, but he also works with some of the biggest brands as well, like the BBC, ITV, Meta, and even charities like the Prince's Trust. Are his friends gonna defend him or abandon him?
Does anybody know? Has his friends defended him in any way, shape, or form, or has everybody kind of distanced themselves?
Brands decide to drop him? Did he even do it? Well, that is.
I mean, because I tell every single person I'm friends with, bro. I say, bro, I got your back. Even if you just kill someone because you're emotionally, I got your back. I don't care. Like, I got your back no matter what you do. I mean, unless you went around and killed innocent people, that's pretty fucked up, right? But the main hard three is grape, pedophilia, and animal abuse. I don't got your back, okay? I don't got your back. We'll never have your back. If you're my friend and you do any of that, I don't got your back. Never will. You know what I'm saying?
What we're gonna go over today, so like the video and let's get.
But everything else, I got your back, bro. Silent Sidemen took down his vid and Foot of Silence suspended the sponsorship. It's just weird, bro. And these moments is where you see people aren't really humans no more. Everybody acts like a professional creator and they no longer act like humans. And that's what I don't like about most creators in this game is like, they don't speak about stuff ever. Like they don't ever talk. They're always afraid of what sponsors will think, what people will think. Everything's a PR move, bro, and I don't like it. Like even, but I get it. It's also a very complex situation. I wonder what he's telling them behind the scenes. Actually, you can't even tell him anything. He's locked up right now, right? I mean, I don't know. Would you have their back until accused or till it's confirmed? It also is a very sticky situation because that too, you know what I mean? If you don't know, like he's saying he didn't do it, but then yeah, there's probably NDAs as well. Yeah, it's weird, bro. It's weird. But a lot of times, like I said, so I don't respect no creators, and I hate that I always get categorized with creators because I always get compared to them. And until people talk to me off camera, then they realize that I'm nothing like them. That's what I hate. It's like I'm always compared to these YouTubers and people, and I don't respect most of them, bro. I swear to God, there's very few that I respect. That's why I trained yesterday. When I said he's one of the realest in the game, I mean that, bro. He's probably the most person in this game that's similar to me in the sense that it's not even just that he's more outspoken on things. It kills him on the inside to see how fake every other creator is and how much they lie publicly and how much they lie just to sway like public perception and public opinion. Train wrecks. I was talking about train wrecks. Like he's actually realist, and I respect him heavily because it genuinely bothers him. You know what I'm saying? He has enough money to where he can just fuck off for the rest. So he has fuck you money, right? But it still bothers him because he knows it's wrong. You know what I mean? So he's real for that. And I completely relate to that, and it bothers me on a spiritual degree as well because it's just so whack. And to see how the public the public perception to fake people is they deem them as the real ones, and then every single person who actually is a genuine human, they get hate and they seem like the crazy ones, and they seem like, oh, this guy's a fucking asshole, da da da. But they're always the more genuine person because everybody else is just faking it. They're just faking it. They don't speak on anything that's real because they don't want to get in drama publicly. They don't want people to, you know, stop fucking with them, say bullshit about them. They don't want to lose sponsorships. They care so much about an image, bro. And as soon as you start to factor in your image, you will start to lie. That's really what it is. As soon as you consider your image, as soon as you consider, oh, what if this looks a bad way, then you're a fraud. And most creators are frauds. So that's why I don't like any of them. And that's why I always tell people, like, bro, I say and do whatever the fuck I want. If you take it the wrong way, that's on you. I don't care. The second I start to think, oh, this looks bad, then I'm just like them, bro. Then I'm a fucking fraud. Ali, I love Ali. But I don't know if you guys know Ali. Let me just put it that way. I love Ali, but yeah, I mean, he just plays the game. He's just a YouTuber, right? Like, he just plays the game. He doesn't really speak on anything on, like, a personal human level. He's just like a YouTuber, right? And there's a lot of people like that, too. They don't really want their real life to be on camera. They're YouTubers, bro. Right? But I am who I am. It's like there's no FaZe Rain Norton is exactly one person. It's not like I play FaZe Rain and then I go back to being Norton. It's the exact same fucking thing with me. You know what I mean? That's like why I am the way I am about myself because, like, bro, I've seen it all from behind the scenes and everything. It's just like, no, bro. All frauds. I don't respect 99% of creators at all.
Now, similar to America, Australia is made up of different states with their different laws. And prosecutors allege that this incident happened at a hotel room.
Just creators being frauds, Dihiko.
That's it. Perth for his Australia tour. So, because of this, they actually had to extradite him back to the state that this happened. And as you can see,
exactly, Masosa, and that's why it makes me more mad because so many people are conditioned to believe the lie over the truth. Like, people are conditioned to believe these PR statements and they deem it as you did a good thing when it's actually the wrong thing, and they don't get it. They're not being genuine. They're not being authentic. They're just being, it's entirely manufactured and bullshit. There's people that really get hired to make things come across smoothly to the public perception. Like, that's what PR teams do. They're frauds. You literally get paid to lie and manipulate situations and not seem so bad so people aren't mad at you. That's all it is, bro. It's not real. None of this shit's real, and it pisses me off.
Back from Queensland, Brisbane, where he was at, to Western Australia.
I don't get in trouble, but I don't get pushed either. But I also don't care because, again, the second I start to censor myself and not say what I want to say so that my videos perform better or so that more people like me or so that I get more money, then I'm a fraud. And I don't want to be that guy. And appreciate the sub, brother, because I'm telling y'all, like, that shit does not mean, like, I don't have confidence when I'm that kind of person. You know what I mean? Bro, even if I wasn't, I don't care. Like I told y'all in 2021, when FaZe was holding the NDA over my head, they were like, oh, either sign the NDA or we won't pay your money. I told my mom, I'm low-key fucked right now. But I'm going to tell you this. You're not going back to work. I'll sell my car. I'll sell my jewelry. I don't give a fuck what it takes. I'm not selling my soul, bro. I'll sell material over my soul all day. All fucking day. No NDAs. I'll say what I want to say. The second I sell my voice, I sell my soul, bro. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? So no, I told my mom, ain't no fucking way. I'm not selling my soul. Never selling my fucking soul, bro. Ain't no fucking way.
He's handcuffed there, being led by a couple of police officers and put into a
car.
Now, before we go into details of what was alleged,
think about pussy too much,
happened, and warning, because they're pretty gruesome.
I'm the only one who
isn't as familiar with young Philly needs to understand the magnitude of this.
And again, I'm not mad at them for it, but obviously in the time, like King Scudge, thank you for the subs. Everyone's like, bro, just sign the NDA. We did it. Just sign it. I get why they want you to sign an NDA because you're off the rails. Because, yeah, I see what the fuck they're doing. I'm sorry you guys are fucking possessed by money and you believe these retards. But no, I'm not fucking doing it. So I don't give a fuck. No fucking way.
It is not just...
Yeah, why do you think I'm the only one saying shit? Like, what the fuck? You think I was the only one saying shit because I'm the only one that felt some type of way? No, everybody felt some type of way. They signed NDAs and they couldn't fucking talk. That's it. I can't because I don't fucking sell my soul. That's it.
Career deeply, but you have millions of his followers that look up to him. He's also part of this huge friendship group in the UK that are some of the biggest creators in the world, like the Sidemen, the Beta Squad. He's got a podcast with Chunks. He's also doing a lot of work in traditional TV, like he's got his own show with the BBC called Hot Property. He's got another show with Channel 4 and Harry Pinero called The Philly and Harry Show. He's featured in a bunch of Sidemen videos, some of which have got over 80 million views, and his dedicated ones with them have over 40 million views. He played in the Soccer Aid match on ITV.
Yeah, exactly, Big Boy. That's always how it goes, though, bro. It's always how it goes.
He's got his own music, which gets millions of streams every month, and he goes on tours.
But again, like, I really was emotional at the time, and you know, I was upset about everything. So obviously, I was emotional, and I shouldn't talk about things like that emotionally, you know, because people will misunderstand your message and they'll completely think you're being erratic or something just because you're passionate about it, right? And the way, you know me, bro, I speak fast, I have high energy, so if I'm extra emotional about something, it does kind of seem like I'm crazy. So I get it, I do get it, but my point still stands. You know what I'm saying?
He was doing in Australia, always working with massive brands. Like, he's got his own sauce with Heinz. He's worked with Meta, the British military, Adobe,
He has a lot of shit going on.
Morgan and a bunch of others, and he even works with charities like Stand Up.
But with how much shit he's doing, he's got to be politically correct as fuck. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. You would never get that many deals if you weren't playing the game to its full extent. Ain't no fucking way. You can't. You can't get that many deals unless you're so politically correct, bro. I swear to God.
Cancer, and even the prince's
so fake. Politically correct means fake. That's it.
Because
this is what happens, bro. People are politically correct on camera. Then what do you think they say off camera? What do you think they say to their friends and their family and the people that isn't live? That's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, these people say completely different things off camera. I say exactly what I say on stream off camera. Always. Same fucking thing. It doesn't matter where the fuck I am. I say the exact same shit. Does not matter. Damn, I keep clicking that one, bro.
Inspire young people to chase their dreams. So, point is, the fallout for someone like this that is working with and affiliated to so many different people and brands, all of them are probably going to try and desperately now try and protect their own public reputation. But we'll get back to that side of things in a second, because today he appeared in court where he's being charged with 4 counts of penetration without consent, 3 counts of assault occasioning bodily harm, and 1 charge of impeding a person's normal breathing or circulation by applying pressure to their neck, aka strangling. He couldn't have just said that. And the prosecutors even
Has he denied any of this even 1%? Has he spoken or is he locked up? I have no idea. It's because, bro, when you hear these allegations, it's like, it's crazy, right? But you just never know. and it sucks. It's like stuff like this, you should be able to trust it, but so many like women have lied and they fuck over. Like, that's why women that lie about that shit got to serve as much time as the guy if he got deemed guilty for that, because they not only did they just try to ruin an innocent man's life, they also ruin it for women who are being honest about it, and then they're deemed as liars. So like, not only do they hurt the men in those situations, but they really hurt the women that are actual victims, right? So real women that have been victims to those type of crimes, like, they need to be more mad about that shit too. Because how the fuck am I mad for you? Like, I'm like, damn, like, you actually went through that shit, and these bitches is lying on shit that you actually went through for money or for different things. So I'm just saying it's fucked up. It's so fucked up. I hate that shit, bro. But like, nobody fucking cares. You know what I'm saying? It's just nuts.
Young Philly's bail
Death penalty for all
application
false
because they alleged
accusers? Well, that would scare them. That would scare them into not saying that
there was an
shit.
extremely strong prosecution case supported by CCTV.
Evie, thank
and
you, my brother.
photo evidence. And they basically are trying to make the case that he's not just some ordinary
Yeah, I got you. Why
person
not?
being tried,
I got you,
and they
Evie.
don't want him to
Just
use
please
his
remind me
social
before I
media
end, because
influence
I
to impede the
realistically
case.
will forget.
Prosecutors also showed pictures to the magistrate which were
Has
not
Roman
shown in
Atwood been
court.
streaming?
And in reference to what these photos depicted, they said, across her body is a history of
Yeah,
violent
exactly. The Johnny Depp situation. But Amber Heard, oh, she evil, bro. She evil as shit. You can just tell.
acts. We say those photos and what is alleged is beyond the pale, beyond what could be considered a consensual act. Now, on the other side, Philly's lawyers are questioning the strength of the prosecution's case because they are claiming that the girl didn't even raise any concerns about assault during a call with her friend at 5:31 a.m. Now, the case was adjourned for the day and he was granted conditional bail, but in those conditions are a ban on contacting his alleged victim or posting anything about this whole
Who had
case
to move to
his millions
Honduras?
of followers on social media.
And they got
Now, it goes
CCTV
without
footage of
saying
him
that the
doing it, or
charges
what?
don't suggest that the allegations are proven. Rather, he will now be tried in an Australian court and he is innocent until proven guilty. When these
Wait,
sorts of
Australian
allegations come
court?
out, it almost doesn't matter to
Oh,
the
oh.
internet. The damage is done. I mean, you go on Twitter and people are already bringing up old clips of Philly interacting with women. And it's like, before the allegations, hardly anyone batted an eye at some of these. But now you see him getting arrested, and then there's hindsight, and you know, people see this with a whole different view, and it goes crazy viral.
Isn't that insane how that shit works, bro?
Crazy. You choking her? You trying to kill her?
It wasn't like a joke. It was more like a, you know what I mean?
What the?
You know what I
See,
mean?
look.
What?
Yo, okay.
Monkey see, monkey do, bro.
All right.
Yeah, so you get the point. And I mean, there's no point in like showing you the other things that are floating around on Twitter
Whatever.
because that place, they were really just prepared to destroy
was in Visalia,
lives,
not
innocent
Shabooming.
or guilty. But the part that's going to be really crazy to watch is how other creators react or respond to these allegations. Are they just going to try and ignore everything and everyone until there is a verdict? Are they going to come out and try and defend him? Are they going to try and remove his videos where he made features? What are all these brands going to do? Because brands are notorious for being one of the first people to come out and publicly denounce anyone for anything. Man, because if you think about people, even like...
And again,
Russell-
honestly, even brands that do that, they just do that for money. So whenever brands stop working with people for certain things, it's not because they're like, wow, this is wrong. They don't give a fuck, bro. It's just money. They don't want people annoying them. They don't want people harassing them. They don't want to lose business. They're like, we'll just get somebody else that they can market for us. They don't give a fuck. So that's what it comes down to. So a lot of people think these brands actually care, but they don't give a fuck about anything. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, they don't give a fuck. They don't actually think what anybody does is wrong. It's all money to them. You know what I mean? Like, if they knew he did something privately but nobody knew about it, they would not denounce him. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the people in the company knew that, they don't give a fuck. As long as there's money, they don't care, bro. They don't give a fuck.
Russell Brand and how everyone dropped him when, you know, he was accused of sexual assault, even from like 10 years ago. They closed his pub down. I mean, even YouTube removed him from the partner program. So from making any money for allegations alone. Allegations that I might add that have still not, you know, come to anything like him being charged or arrested. Or
Oh,
even
Russell
amounting to any
Brand. I know who that
serious
is.
legal action. So if that's how they treated Russell Brand of allegations alone, how the hell are they going to treat young Philly when he's being charged and arrested?
Breezy, thank you
And
for
I
the
feel like
sub,
it's gonna
brother.
be easy for
I
some
love
of
you,
these
fam.
big creators to just ignore because, you know, Philly is really a big part
Well,
of their...
Doc actually admitted it, right? Like, he said he did message that girl, and sometimes it was like sexually charged. But he's just way too old, bro. It's like not like he's 19, 20, like he old.
content. I mean, especially the Chunks and Philly show. Like, that podcast has just come up and it's,
Also,
you know,
Twitch Whispers is maybe the most random place in the world to like sext somebody. So weird.
started to do really well.
So
And now
weird.
this happens. I think it really
Bro, I was just at Whole Foods. I saw like a 50-year-old guy. I just accidentally looked at his phone as I was walking by, but he was watching a fucking Fortnite stream. He was 50. I couldn't fucking believe it. I probably got a fucking, imagine there's a fucking 50-year-old in this chat right now. That'd be fucking crazy.
Comes down to how much pressure
I'm doing
their
amazing.
fans
Yes,
and
B,
the
how you doing,
internet
my
puts
boy?
on them to say something. But honestly, only time will tell, and I'll make sure to keep you updated when he is scheduled to
I'm
actually go
50.
back into court. But until then, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any updates.
So there's
and I will
nothing. There's
see
really
you
just like allegations, but nobody spoke on nothing yet. Like at all.